Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. Thank you for joining me for just a little quick soundbite for my Rainmaker members. Here's a quick 2 or 3 minute fix on creating value in your business, something that's I'm really strong on. So first and foremost, do you have a set of values? If you don't have a set of values, that's something you might want to work on. As you know, Rainmakers, we have some core values. We call it working clean, where clean stands for create, listen, educate, attract, nurture. Interestingly enough, those values can also be used for a really good business model. If you follow that, creating opportunities for people, creating relationships, creating innovations, which of course are key to the success of your business. Once you've created things, you need to listen and listen intently to the feedback you get. And then if you need to make changes, make those changes. Listening is a very powerful tool in business development. So there we go, create, listen. The next one is educate. Once you understand what's needed, then it's a good time to start thinking about educating people, showing people, demonstrating to people your expertise. After that, we then have the phase of attraction. And attraction comes as a result of, number one, having some really good values. Number two, knowing how to really produce those and project those across your network. Attraction comes from quality. It comes from something else called giving value first. Don't try and pitch. That comes later. But of course, right now, the most important thing is to give value first. You will be amazed at how attractive your business becomes when you are known for somebody that gives value first. And of course, once you have attracted people into your business, then it's about nurture. It's about looking after them. It's about ensuring that you take them through the process again and again and again. That means that once you've got to the nurture, you need to go back to the create. Listen, educate, attract, nurture, and so the cycle goes on. So these are our core values, but they're also a really good business model you might want to think about. Communication, really key. Communicate inside, outside, upside, and downside. Any which way you can communicate. But communication, again, a lot of it is about listening, so do bear that in mind also. Don't be frightened or don't resist actually talking about things that aren't so great as well. So, be open, be candid. Communicators who are candid seem to be a lot more successful. So another good point for business success. Always know how to deliver results. I don't mean actually physically delivering results in terms of your product or service, but I mean the way in which they are delivered, and then have some consistency to that way. I look at the 3 E's. The 3 E's are energy, so deliver with energy all the time. Be engaging. It's tough for a big bald bloke who looks like a bouncer to be engaging, but we do our best. And of course, always have enthusiasm. Energy, engagement and enthusiasm together are a heady combination and make your business an extremely attractive proposition. But if you've got people working for you, you need to try and get them to be the same, and also get used to giving them a little bit of space to perform. The more you control them, the less they're going to perform, and you will create a glass ceiling for your business. So, mistakes are good. Let your people learn from their mistakes. Keep them uplifted. Encourage them. Let them perform. Give them some space. Always conduct yourself with great integrity. This is point 5. Integrity is key. So never get caught out working outside your values. Number 6, take time to invest in relationships. Relationships are worth their weight in gold. And I have to hands up, I am guilty of not always doing that. Certainly in the past, I have let things like my ego get in the way. Oh my God, did I ever do that? But listen, you get over it, learn from your mistakes. Relationships, so important in business. And finally, number 7, take time to look at the bigger picture. Do not be a full-time technician. Now listen, many of us start business with the idea that we have a specialization. I'm a great plumber, I'm a great electrician, I'm great at SEO, I'm great at web design, I'm great at. And then you go into your business and you kind of get pulled into doing that all the time. Here's a news flash. That's not a business. That's you creating a job for yourself, and you will end up working longer, harder, with less money than you would do if you went and worked for a company. Oh, I'm not trying to put you off. I'm just trying to, be a little bit realistic about this. So day one, and day one can be today. It doesn't have to be, the first day you start your business. Day one, think about that. Think about an exit. Think about what you really want out of your business. Visualize it, and then start to create a business that is going to work for you across the entire spectrum of your vision, not just you being a technician. It takes 3 people to run a good business. Those 3 people can all be the same people, but you need to know how to balance it, keep those balls in the air, time manage, and have discipline. The 3 people are, you need to be the entrepreneur, forward looking, thinking about the future, thinking about what's going to happen next. Then you have the manager, interested in performance, interested in the procedures and the processes. They're important too. And then finally, you have the technician, the guy or girl that's out there doing it. Now, you as a small business have to do all 3. Get it in balance and you'll never look back. Those are my 7 steps to creating great value. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you haven't, oops.